Hey everyone, it's Daniel. It's been a while since I recorded a video. It's been a while since I played music in general. I've been really busy lately, but I wanted to take some time to show you how I like to go through and make a B part to an existing A part or a pattern that I've made for a song. And I'm going to use a recent little jam I did as an example. It sounds like this. And that's how it goes. So first, I am just going to copy the pattern, go into pattern 2, and paste the pattern. So, yep, we're in pattern 2 now, and there is the pattern with all of the parts. So we're looking for some variance here, right? Some progression of the first pattern with some variance. So I'm going to start with this sort of, it's not a bass synth, it's a kind of like a pad rhythm synth part. And I am going to go through and clear that track out. So here's the pattern without that. And I'm going to just progress the chord progression in this part of the pattern. So clear out. Okay, I actually really like that. That was the first go around. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. All right, my metronome is already on, so let's just record it. Am I quantized there? No, I'm not quantized. I was really off on that first note. So yeah, we're good. Okay. Just gonna mute the other melodic components to hear what that sounds like with the rhythm that's already going on there. Yeah, okay, cool. So, let's focus, I gotta save. Let's focus on the rhythm section now. We'll go back to the other melodic components, but I like that. Yeah, the chord progression that I got. I think I want to make the kick pattern a bit more 4 on the floor. So, all right. Oops. There we go. So, what did I do? There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to get rid of all of my accent notes. It looks dark on the camera, but my lights are really bright and I have a bit lower of an aperture, so hopefully the screen and the pads are in focus here. So I have a lot of light on the device right now. It's kind of hard to see what's lit up, so I might act a little confused, even though it's probably pretty clear on the screen. Okay. Groovy, okay. I'm just gonna stick with that for the kick pattern. And let's bring in my 2 snare parts. I've mentioned this before, but I like to keep my snare / clap-like components on 2 and 4. Those type of, sharp accent percussive sounds that aren't acting as hi-hats or fillers. I did a lot with the parameter locking on these tracks. Okay, so these are a little bit busy. So let's stick with track 2 for now, see what we can do. I think I'm gonna take away those hits on trig 5 and 13 and just leave those little filler sounds that I parameter locked to have like those clicks and pops in the reverse sounds. I'm gonna try that out. And then we'll see what I can do with track 4. Okay, I think I'm gonna add some retrigs. Let's mess around with just a bunch of different retrig rates. Whoops. All right, that sounds so bad. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to turn the retrigs off on that last note. So I like keeping it at 16th notes. All right, this is a little bit of subtlety, but down there. It's a little harsh. I think this part's kind of sounding a little bit calmer in general. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Save that. And then I totally forget what's on track 3, to be honest. Do I have anything on track 3? Do I have anything on track 3 in pattern 1? Oh wow, I have a totally free track. I don't think that sound goes with the set. I don't know if I put that in there. Is that the default sample? It is the default sample. Okay, maybe we'll add something to track 3 later. Let's go to track 5 for now, though. Oh yeah, the snaps. Crazy ass snaps. I think this is the first, aside from the kick, when I programmed that first pattern, this is the first part of the track that I programmed. I spent like 30 minutes programming these snaps with like the parameter locking and the retriggering. So much fun. I like that so much and I really just don't want to change it. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna see how much that rhythm section changes from the first pattern to the second pattern to see if it kind of varies enough now that I've messed with it a little bit. Now we're switching to pattern 2. So already, I think I want to maybe even switch the high pass to a low pass on the snaps. That envelope sounds so cool. Okay, so this is the second pattern right here. We're gonna go back to the first pattern now. So from a percussion standpoint, I think this adds enough subtle variance to kind of draw you in once that pattern changes. Okay, cool. All right. Do I like that filter? That filter envelope? It's a little pew-pewy, a little sci-fi. Let's see what happens with the melodic elements. And I can change it if I don't like it after that. Okay, so now I'm gonna ignore the percussion and we're just gonna focus on melody and chords. So again, I just like to go back and forth between the two patterns, remind myself of what the context is from the first pattern, because that's where everything's gonna build, right? You know, if you're making a song, maybe the first minute or minute and a half is gonna be the buildup of that first pattern, at least the way I tend to compose tracks, because I like to kind of have dance music structure, like house music, where you bring in an element every so often, every X amount of bars, you bring in another element, but I'm really impatient with it. So I like to build it really fast before I sort of change or drop to a different chord progression. Okay, so I'm gonna listen to the first pattern, the melodic components. What am I doing? Sorry, I just, for some reason, only had track 4 unmuted. I meant to have track 7. Anyways, this is the synth chord progression. Okay, so let's take a look at the plucks on track 6. See how we can change those around. Okay, I'm gonna keep my track 6 the same. I'm gonna change this, and in order to make myself totally change it, I'm just gonna clear everything out. Start with a blank slate. Let's start with there. Get rid of some of that resonance. It's a little sharp when the sample plays at a lower pitch for some reason. Okay, so I'm just gonna get those notes in there and play around with them after recording. Alright, I switched it up a bit. Let's reverse that one. That's not gonna work. All right, let's unmute that chord so we can hear it in context. Cool, that's what I was going for. And let's do the same with this one. Reverse it. And I also want to just change the bit rate and then change the panning on those two reversed notes. Okay, let's try that. Bring up the volume a little bit of those lower samples, just because the perceived volume of the sample when the pitch lowers it's just a little bit lower and it sounds kind of strange. Okay, so let's listen to that with the other melodic element. Hell yeah. Okay, so I want to play back track 5. I think in the context of everything, that filter envelope doesn't bother me as much as I thought it might. Yeah, I like it. What I might do actually is add some more reverb. And a little bit crushing. Whereas that first, that is a little bit too loud in volume. It's a little better. Okay, I like that. To be honest though, after hearing everything, I want to change this part. But instead of changing the notes themselves, because that can involve a little bit of trial and error and can be time consuming, and to be honest, I don't have the patience for that right now. And this sounds sick too. So why not just mess with the sound design? Oh, do we have an LFO? I think we do. Get some gnarly pitch modulation on there. Okay. Just a little sharp sounding in the context of everything else we've rounded out. Kind of like creeping along, subdued everything. This is still a bit loud. Okay. All right. I'll take that. Track 3 to put something else melodic in there, something that kind of stands out. What samples do I have loaded in this project? Jeez, I have so many. I don't even know if I might not have enough memory to load another sample. Whoops. Quiet sample. What am I doing? Here's the part where I mess around, trial and error, and you get to listen to all these funky notes. Do I want to go? Or I don't even think I like that. It was fun, but not really what I'm looking for. I know that sample. Sorry if these are harsh or loud. Oh wait. Piano sample could be cool. There are a bunch of notes in there I need. Ooh. I need something with just a single piano note. I know I have one loaded to the project. This is like my favorite freaking sample from Tape Haze 3. I based an entire track off of that sample. Okay, I have an idea. what I was going for. I was going for like. There we go. Now we have a note. There's some other chord artifacts in the background of that. So this is the struggle. This is the struggle. It's okay though, it's part of the fun. Get it in the right spot. What is this, sample 3? Okay. I like how it's really smooth, but still kind of glitchy sounding. Yeah, this is fun. This is cool. Okay. See, and then it just, when it all works out, it all just works out perfectly. Like, you just have to find that sound, you have to find that little pocket to put it in, and then it's great. Let's try it with everything else. I can even turn it up a little bit. Okay, let's go pattern to pattern again just to get the overall effect of that change. All right, and that's that. I'm going to make a track out of that. My camera's about to stop recording because it doesn't go past 29 minutes and 59 seconds, so we'll see you next time. Look out for the full song, I guess. Thanks for stopping by.